Oh my god, I'm actually already crying. I'm actually already crying. I don't know what for. I don't know why. Today has just been a terrible day. It's not terrible. It's been a day of very mixed emotions. And I'm realizing I'm just a very emotionally repressed person. And I'd say these past 3 months has been just this very awakening moment of me just unmasking a lot of things that I've just learned to do as a form of protection or as a form of blending in with the greater society and just saying, fuck it, I'm gonna just do my own thing. God damn it. I knew I was gonna say that shit, but I was hoping, fuck me. I get compared to that. I'm not even about to address. If I get compared to that nigga Spider-Punk one more goddamn time, I'm pulling out a gun and I'm blasting every motherfucker. Greetings, humans. So, I'm a very fast person. I don't want to say the future scares me in the way that it used to. I've definitely mellowed out and I'm just living every day I don't want to say going with the flow, but I'm very much taking a step back in life and taking things at a much more jovial's not the word, what the hell? At a much more slower pace and just enjoying my time. And I genuinely do feel like this is the happiest moment in my life, something that I did not think something I never thought I would ever come to, at least definitely not this early in life. I always had this thought in my mind that that my 20s would be this very down period in life, and I would only be happy when I reached 30. Don't tell me how I came to that conclusion, bitch. I don't know either. But I'm enjoying life now. And one thing that was kind of disturbing that peace for a bit it was fear of the future. 100%. Should I talk about... See, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I've talked about this so much, so I'm just going to be vague. I'm going to be vague as possible. These last couple months, I've just been fearing a specific date where something inevitable will happen and a dynamic in a... Man, fuck y'all, man. And a dynamic in a relationship that I have is going to change for the foreseeable future. And I thought, I have to do this, and I have to do this, that, and the third before this happens. I have to do all this, because if this doesn't happen, I'm not going to lie to you. I almost did something that could have fucked over the trajectory of my life, all because I was too scared to just mellow things out and just take my time. I had a discussion with this specific person, and I was all like, damn, yeah, maybe I do need to chill. Maybe I do need to just let what's going to happen, and we can just flow from there. I don't have to exactly jump the gun to get things where they need to be. I think what's made life so good for me now is this gradual evolution of discoveries, of rediscoveries of things that I didn't know about myself or things that I had forgotten about myself. And that didn't happen. Holy shit. Imagine that shit. Oh my, I've cried a lot. I made a realization about myself that literally had me revert back to childhood, and all the tears that I just did not shed as a kid came out all yesterday. And like 20 plus years of just not crying, yo, it was the ugly, yo. I was having spasms in my car, mate. I was, you lot. Listen. I was legit sat there. I was in the library, right? I was just chilling by myself. I was all like, what is wrong with me? Why do I act like this? Why am I like this? And then a little like ding dong in my brain went off, and I was like, oh my God. I think I know what this is. I did a bit of research on Google real quick, and I made a little entry in my diary. I was all like, this is not a safe place to do this. I am surrounded by people. I am at school. Eve, do not do research on this potentially childhood trauma, like rediscovery. I was like, don't do this now. Do not do this in front of all these people. And so I decided not to do it. And I went ahead and did it anyways. Suffice to say, I had to rush my bitch ass out that library, get to my car, and just... What was so fucked, right, is that I had to, because my classes had already ended. I was hanging out with I was hanging out with the person. Y'all know who I was hanging out with. Anyways, so I was hanging out with the person, right? Left them. They had stuff they had to do, class and stuff. I had rehearsals. In my rehearsals for this play that I'm in, takes place at a completely separate campus it's like 40 minutes away. When I tell you, I was literally on the highway. It was pouring down. There was literally a tornado warning. And I was just in the car, pouring down rain. I think Nickelback was playing in the background. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. I hold on to the wings of the eagles. Watch as they all fly away. And I was doing the background vocals. Yo, it was oh my God, looking back, I mean, realistically, yesterday was a lot of, yesterday was a roller coaster of emotions. It was a terrible day. Then it became better. Then, I don't know. It was, y'all should, I'm not going to talk about it, but my diary entries, just gradually throughout the day, it was just all like, this is the end. I'm about to go get a gun. I'm about to go kill. I'm about to, myself, not like, yo, that sounded crazy just now. I was like, bruh, I'm done with life. I'm about to go. Somebody go get me a noose. I'm done with this. It's over. I'm done. Maybe I should rethink this. Maybe I should just take things slow. To then got home after rehearsals. Did surprisingly well for my mental state at that point. Oh, the show's in 2 weeks. By the time y'all see this video, it's over. Thank God. I had a lovely chat with my best friend, and they turned everything around. And I'm just realizing I don't have to put pressure on myself to just bang everything out and just know the answer to everything. I think I just like to be in control. I think what I realized was, you know what? I'll get personal. I'll try not to cry as much. But I realized that growing up, even now, honestly, that I was never showcased, and I think I'm using this word correctly, unconditional love. I was only shown love for doing things for other people, making other people happy when I was sad, doing great on tests, or doing good in school. I was never hugged for just being a child. I was only hugged when I did other things for other people. And that made me subconsciously, I didn't even realize I was doing this, but I realized that I was kind of working under the assumption that the only way to get somebody to like me or get the love of somebody was to essentially be a servant to them. Not a servant, because that sounds like I have no autonomy of my own. But I don't know. It made me realize that maybe this isn't it. That's not it. What I mean is that I realized that everything that I did in life, I felt like I had to be the driving factor of it. If I wanted something, I essentially had to be the go-getter and receive it. And that is a good mindset to have for a lot of things. How do I explain it? This is one of those things where I don't want to make a blanket statement, and I'm not trying to say, oh, you shouldn't be a go-getter. That's a lovely personality trait to have, but it's kind of fucked when you're a go-getter and getting people to hug you. It's kind of fucked when you're a go-getter and getting people to give you gifts or shower you with compliments. Yo, bitch, where the fuck are my hugs? It's the 14th of March. I haven't received a gift yet. You know, that's kind of strange. And that makes you, at least that makes me feel, mind you, I've never done that. Okay. But it's different receiving a hug from somebody that's spontaneous versus being the dude who's like, so where's my hug? You know what I mean? There's a different feeling with that. And that's just something that I said a lot there. I forget what my main point was, but I've just made a lot of discoveries about myself recently. And I realized that I just have to take things slow. Yeah. I've just made a lot of discoveries about myself. And I swear it's happened every single month of this semester. It's been a literal back-to-back just cry fest. And that's why I'm kind of just like, at this point, I'm not here to rush anything, because y'all, the discoveries I made back in like 2021 or whatever, or 2022, I thought those were terrible. That discovery I made yesterday, that is the most ferocious cry. Oh! That was the most ferocious cry I have ever had. Yo, I swear it was like I kind of, whenever I have moments, because I kind of address my diary entries as if I'm talking to myself when I was a kid. That was also a discovery that I made, was something that I learned was that I can't really rely on myself for things. Because that was what I was taught as a kid also. And that was fucking me up. Luckily, I have friends that I can talk to when it comes to things, and that's helped a lot. That helped yesterday, actually. I make diary entries, and I talk to myself as if I'm talking to myself in the past. And I don't want to go into too much detail, but a very big sentiment that I keep telling myself was that the things that happen to you and the things that adults put you through during your childhood is not and was never your fault. It never was, it never has been, and it never will be. it wasn't your fault that the adults in your life failed you. That's a constant thing. A constant theme I'm having to return to. But yeah, I thought 2021, I thought 2022 discoveries were bad. Oh, yesterday was, oh my God. But yeah, I'm hoping this is it, man. I'm hoping that's the last discovery I make, because that shit yesterday, that hurt. That hurt. But yeah, that's it. It's been Justice. I'll see you a lot later. Peace. Yo, protect y'all peace, man. Don't let anybody take that shit away from you, because trust me, if people can sense that they can steal your peace away, that is all the people you will ever attract. And it's until you take that shit back that you'll find people that actually respect you. Later.